Merlin Holmes, and I want to thank you so much for registering. You are officially registered. Okay, you've just put your name in, you put your email in, you are officially registered for the training webinar coming up next, and I can't wait to have you there. I just want to take just a quick moment just to tell you just a little bit more about what we're going to be going over on this training webinar. Okay, so that you can understand and you can be prepared and you can be excited for what I'm going to be teaching you. Again, my name is Merlin Holmes. I have been an internet business owner for over 15 years. Over 15 years. That means that I've been doing this through good times and bad times and great times and worse times. Because as you know, as we all know, what happens? Things change. The economy changes. It gets great. It drops. It gets great again. It drops. Back in 2008, I was doing exactly what I do now. I've been doing this for over 15 years. And in that time, I've been able to make over $150 million in sales, commissions, and revenues doing that. And I want to show you exactly how on this training webinar, which, by the way, is completely free to you. Okay? So I want to make sure on this page right here above or below me, you'll see the date, you'll see the time. I want you to mark your calendar. You're also going to see an email from me, Merlin Holmes, that has the exact link that you're going to utilize to access that training on the right date at the right time. Okay? I want you to mark it on your calendar, whether you use a printed calendar on the wall, I want you to mark it. Okay? If you use an online calendar on your computer, I want you to mark it there. And I want to make sure that you're there because let me tell you exactly what you're going to be learning. Okay? Like I said, I've been doing this for over 15 years. Let me just write that down. I think it's an important number for you. 15 years. Over 15 years I've been doing this. Okay? I made a lot of money doing this. A lot. But I've done it in very specific ways. Ways that I'm going to teach you. Because every way that I'm going to show you doesn't require you to have any type of product. You don't have to buy a product, sell a product, find a product, source a product, go to Amazon, go to China. Please don't go to China right now. You don't have to do any of that. Okay? You don't have to do any kind of personal selling. You don't have to sell anything to anybody. No selling whatsoever. I'm not a good salesperson. That's an innate skill that I don't have, and maybe you don't either. You don't need a product. You don't need selling. Okay? You don't need to recruit any kind of clients. No clients whatsoever. Okay? You don't have to have any of that either. One of the best things, the very best things for you is you don't need to have any kind of employees. No employees. And no offices, okay? No overhead whatsoever. If I could spell it, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Make myself look really good there. You don't have to any kind of employees, any kind of offices, any kind of overhead whatsoever to do exactly what I'm going to show you, okay? And the very best part, because you're not the only one that I've shown this to, okay? You're not the only one that's going to be going through this training. All right? There are literally thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are registering for this training, which is a bit of a problem. Because we can only hold a very maximum of 1,000 individuals on our training platform. Only 1,000 people. Okay? But the problem is, as I'm sure you're aware, we have more than 1,000 people that are signing up. As of right now, there are over 2,500 people that have signed up for the very next training program on the date and the time you see on this page. Meaning, there's a whole bunch of people that are going to miss out. How do you make sure you're not going to miss out? How do you make sure you're not going to miss out on learning exactly what I've been doing for the last 15 years and generating massive amounts of money regardless of what the economy is doing, regardless of what the stock market is doing? How are you going to guarantee that happens? Well, like I said before, you're going to mark it on the calendar. You're going to show up. That's all you have to do because there's a lot of people that aren't going to, and I hope you're not one of them. Mark it on your calendar, whether it's a physical calendar. Put it on a Post-it. Put it on your monitor. Do whatever you need to do, but please show up. Because while you're there, I'm going to show you real-life examples. Real-life examples of exactly how you, within 24, maybe 48, maybe 72 hours, are going to be able to follow exactly what I will show you on this training webinar and duplicate exactly what so many other people already have. So many people that are making $500 or more, let's do a greater than sign, $500 or more within days of going through this program, this free program. Can you believe that? People making $500 or more doing something they've never done before. And I hope that you're going to be one of those people as well. I expect you to, because I know exactly what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you all of the tools, all of the skills, everything that you need Okay? I will hand you a website on a silver platter and just say, here's what you do. Here's how you do it. This is what you do it with. This is where you do it. Okay? No selling, no clients, no products, no risk. I don't like taking risks. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't need to. That's why I'm doing this training for free for you. Because the more people that can succeed with this, the more proof there is that this works. And I've shown it to thousands of people already, and they have already proven that it works. Okay? Now, make sure that you have enough time to be involved in the program, in the training. Okay? You're going to need to have at least an hour and a half, upwards of 2 hours. Sometimes I go a little bit crazy, I get a little bit of a rant, and I give more than I anticipate, more than I expect to. And I want you to have the time to be able to devote to that, okay? So at the time and date that you see on this page, make sure that you have the time set up. Watch it. Interact live with me. Ask questions. Get those questions answered, please. I've been doing this for over 15 years. Exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. Exactly. You're literally going to watch me build a business from the ground up. From the ground up. I'll show you every single step. And show you how my company personally brings in, and I'll show you this exactly, I'll show you the proof, okay? My personal company brings in over $14,000 per day. Per day. Okay? We bring in $14,000 per day doing exactly what I'll be showing you, what I'll be teaching you on this free training program, this free training event, this live free training event. Over $14,000 a day. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Would you worry about what the stock market's doing if you were bringing in $14,000 a day? I know I don't, and I know you wouldn't either. Would you worry about what the economy is doing if you were only bringing in an additional $1,000 a day? Just imagine that. If you were only bringing in $1,000 a day, only $1,000 a day, mind you, would you worry about what's going on with the economy or the stock market? No, you wouldn't. And I don't think you should. And I want to give you the tools, I want to give you the skills, I want to give you the resources, I want to give you the strategy so that you don't have to worry anymore and you never have to worry again. And it doesn't matter what level of experience you have. If you have no experience doing anything regarding business, the internet, online, anything, that's great. You don't need any. That's the whole point. You don't need to have any kind of technical background, technical experience whatsoever. I didn't. The thousands of people that I've shown this to didn't. I succeed and they're succeeding, and you will as well. All you have to do is mark your calendar. The time and date is on this page. It's right there in big, bold letters. Okay? Mark your calendar. Check your email. The link to join me on this free online training event is in your email right now. My name is Merlin Holmes. I cannot wait to meet up with you and go through everything to show you how my company brings in $14,000 a day, how I've shown so many people how to bring in $1,000 a day, and how you could very well be bringing in $500 or more within a day or two of learning what I'm going to teach you. But it's up to you. You have to make the decision. You have to make the decision about whether you are going to set the time aside, whether it's worth it to you to realize this opportunity in your life. Set the time aside. Show up. That's all you have to do is show up. Have a pen, have a pad of paper. Take those notes, because I'll give it all to you, but you have to show up. That's your responsibility. As of right now, that's your only responsibility. I'll do all the rest for you. Okay? Let's learn how to make money smart. Let me teach you how to do that. And I will. And I'll see you on the free live training event. Okay? You know where the time